Hey everybody, guess what I have here? It is my first of 4 autumn boxes. I will probably not keep everything in all 4 boxes. Last year I just took it down and put it into boxes, well, storage totes. And so I don't know what's in here. I can't wait to see what is, and so I will show you. Hey everybody, happy Monday morning. It is September 8th. Yeah, September 8th. I'm going through all of my fall, autumn totes. I'm throwing some things away. I've got a stack of things to put on Facebook Marketplace, and I've got a stack of things that I'd like to keep. I'm going to take this down by at least 1 box, and they're those big yellow with black lid totes, you know. Anyway, so it's going to be, a deal. Like I have 6 or more tablecloths, but they're for, October and November, so I don't know. It's going to be hard to part with the linens. And I also have napkins, cloth napkins, and just everything. But anyway, here's my question for you right now, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to see you. If you like what you see, if you've thought about it but never done it, it's your chance to go ahead and subscribe, because I will love you for it. Okay, I don't even know what these were, but I remember getting them and thinking they are so cute. Okay, so this is a gnome. It's an autumn gnome, and these little tiny spoons. And at the time that I got them, I thought, well, at the time that I got them, I had 3 people living here that, well, if you count my husband, which I do, obviously. So there are 5 of us, and everybody ate dinner together at that time. Everybody was home in the evenings. Unless my husband was out to sea, we ate dinner as a family every night at the same time, at the same table, with the TV off. I'm not bitter. Anyway, I thought at the time I would put these in, like for breakfast and stuff, in jars of jam or something else. Well, I never used them. Never. Not once. I put them out and they don't get used. Not even if I made a charcuterie board, which I guess are kind of going out, but I'm still going to do them. So what would you have got 4? Actually, one's still in the drawer in there because I forgot to pack it with the autumn stuff, and all year I kept thinking, get that out of the drawer and get it with the other 3. Okay, if you had these, and let me show you the actual size with my hand. That's how big they are. They don't take a lot of space, but I'm done storing things I don't use. I need to pare down. Okay, so if you had these, what would you do with them? If anything, would you not have even bought them? Can you think of something that it would be cute to use them with? I'm thinking I'll put them with my stuff that I'm going to put on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to do all of that as a, what do you call that, a bundle or a lot. You're not picking through it. You're taking it all for a set price or not, and if it won't sell like that, I'm happy to drop it off at not Goodwill, St. Vinny's. I don't like to drop stuff at Goodwill, although St. Vinny's has very, very sketchy hours for their, sketchy is a bad word, but they don't seem to, I'm trying to think of the word, but they're too busy to get new things in and cleaned up, and probably like everybody else, they can't get anybody to work is probably the deal. But most days there's a big sign in the driveway thing that says, sorry, no donations, we're full, and there's stuff just stacked up outside of it, covered, because there's a big nice covered area, but still, do you know what I mean? And Goodwill is there 7 days a week with like 6 or 7 people, and that is their only job, is to log stuff in. Anyway, tell me about this. I'm going to get some more stuff put up and taken out of the buckets. I'm doing this as my Monday project and laundry. And I forget what I'm making for dinner. I had planned to go to Costco tonight. That's off, and I don't mind a bit. I really don't. I don't need to go to Costco. I don't need anything from Costco. Goodness knows, not autumn stuff, which was in my heart when I thought I wanted to go. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back and I got all of the autumn buckets in here and emptied. Okay, so now I'm deciding what I'm going to give up, and that's all over on the kitchen counter, and there will be more that I give up. I was talking to my husband and he said, now don't you get rid of anything you like. It's okay, I think I have enough. So I'm going to start on the table and show you. And if you're bored by autumn decorations and doodads and things nuts put in their houses in the autumn, I know there's a big trend right now for women saying, I'm sick of it. I'm not going to decorate my house like a pumpkin patch. I'm not going to do autumn. It's just a season. I might do something, but it won't be a whole lot. It'll just be one or two things. And I think that ship has sailed here. You know what I mean? Okay. First of all, I won't give this away. We've had it for years and years and years, and it's just like a spoon rest or a hot pot holder or something. You know, it's not worth any money. I got it at a thrift store. You can hang it with this if you want, but I always just lay it next to the stove and put hot stuff or spoons on it. Put it through the dishwasher over and over, and it's still exactly as it was. It hasn't dulled, nothing. Okay, so that's one thing. I am keeping it, and I'm going to put it away as soon as I'm done. I'm going to do this in batches. Okay, so these I'm not going to give away. These are just like, I use these for when I make a dessert spread, like for the kids, like cream cheese and strawberries, or not strawberries this time of year, nuts and cream cheese and whatever else, and they put it on crackers. Then these are fun to have because I've got a corn, and I've got pumpkins, and what are these, acorns, leaves, and grapes. So those are staying. I'll put them in a baggie with these. There is no way anybody in this house is going to carve a pumpkin. But every year, I think one of these years, Miss Patience, my granddaughter, who's 11 now, will say, Grandma, I don't have anything to cut a pumpkin with. And she will. So I'll give those to her as soon as she asks. Or somebody else. Also, this, again, more kitchen. I will keep these. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I think they're fab. Put them in top of cupcakes. Put them in top of, like, to hold clothes, an hors d'oeuvre, like you roll up in an hors d'oeuvre, something like that. And there's not that many of them, but they're an even number, and they're autumn, and I'm going to keep them. They've never been used. We have this fly in the house that's the size of it's tiny, a tiny fly. It's not a full-grown housefly, but it is a housefly. Did I already tell you this? I don't know who I told, but anyway, I can't catch it. I've had my electric badminton thing that I can usually just swat him out of the air, but he's so tiny that I think he's going through the cracks or something. I've swatted at him with a magazine. Anyway, I'm going to put this stuff away and get right back to it. All right, I have one of these. It's a placemat, I think. But I don't use it as a placemat. I use it to put my dog's bowls on. Somebody made this, and it was either at Goodwill or garage sale, something like that, you know. And let's see. These are all napkins. There's 3 of them, like cloth napkins. I don't tablescape, but that's only because I have so many people here who use the table like multiple times a day, whether it's to sit with a laptop or to eat, obviously, and they're not charmed. They're all men, you know. Okay, so maybe I will at some point, like once, just to do it and show and take a picture, but not regular. I am jealous of those of you that can do it. Okay, and then this is a great big hand towel, like a flour sack towel that somebody years and years ago embroidered. It's just all around the edges like this. It's one of those great big ones, and I love it, love it, love it. I love the colors. I love the feel of the towel. No, oh man. Hush, please. Please. I don't know what they heard. All right, 3 soup cozies. Is that what you call them? Bowl cozies? So you put a hot bowl inside here. So this one's got flowers like acorns and I don't know what else. And then this one is just pumpkins on the vine. I love it. It's got sparklies too. Like, you can see it on this one better. I don't remember where I got this either. Someone may have sewn it for me, or maybe I got it at a thrift store or garage sale. And see, I have it bad. You can see that I do collect stuff. Here's another dish towel. This is a Walmart brand dish towel, I believe. Fall, sweet fall. I was going to look at the tag, but it's not worth it. Here's another cheap one. It came from Walmart. I'm sure it feels very Walmart-ish. But it's well, I shouldn't say it's lasted for years. It had cousins, and they're gone. So they must have gotten stained or ripped or whatever. I could have set them on fire for all I know. I'm not a stranger to setting a fire in my kitchen or something else. Not a big one. Not a big one. This one I got in a set. It had brown, red, orange, and yellow. And I think I've got the yellow in the dryer right now. I'm still washing linens. I got this from Amazon in the set. And then, I don't know why, but I'll just stick these in my purse. Happy Harvest Kleenex. Isn't that sweet? Just a pack of Kleenex. Okay, and we're going to keep going. I'm going to put all this away. This is what I had in there for, crafting, for making ATCs, for whatever I want to do. So I've got 2 bottles. Hey, hold on. All right, so I was saying I've got 2 of these metallic leaves, and then I've got, these are those diamond art things, but I put a bunch of them together in light colors and thought, hey, that's cool. Could use that for something, because I've never done diamond art still. And then these are, what are they? They're glowy, shiny black. And then these are the same thing probably, but with other stuff in them. Yeah, just, I don't know what I'll use them for. I just don't. And then I've got leaves here. Just, they're little. And some green and some orange and some more diamond dots. And I poached this off of a candle. It's just a piece of rope, like, crafting rope with a leaf. And I thought I could use that. So the person who gets the candle won't get it. All right, and then speaking of candles, these are all party light. Well, all. There's only 4. There's 3 like this, and then 1 like this. And then these are the only votives I have right now, so I'll have to go to the store and see about some more. These 2 have never been used, but this one has. What is it? It doesn't smell like anything anymore. Isn't that funny? Huh. And then I've got this. I burned this last year when the season was over. I put it away. It says cinnamon, pumpkin, clove. Let me see if I can get it open. Yeah, that smells good. I like that. Okay. Wait a minute. There's more votive holders. This leaf. And this one. And this one, I need to clean them out. They've got melted wax on them. Well, this one doesn't. So I'm going to put all of this away now. I didn't tell you, but these leaves are also Party Light. And I didn't buy them from Party Light. My mother gifted me these. She bought a bunch of Party Light stuff. She bought a bunch. It was a lady who was like our senior lady in our weight loss group, Tops. This was like probably 20 years ago. I don't know. And her daughter, who was in her 50s probably at the time, sold Party Light. And so my mom was just like chucking out the cash at her. Which always benefits me because she doesn't keep things as long as I do. And that's just her personality. She likes to make a clean sweep. And I am getting rid of some stuff now too. Maybe it has to do with being older and not wanting to leave a mess for people. What do they call it? Swedish death cleaning. All right, here's something else I get out every year. It's just a metallic basket. I don't remember where it came from. And it's got the cute little like pumpkin and leaves or whatever you'd call that. And a little like that. And I used to put like, what are those? They were in gold metallic wrap. They're Hershey Kisses in gold wrap. And I think they were milk chocolate almond. And they looked so cool in this. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. And enough to fill this. I mean, it's not even that big, but enough to, and they make the bags smaller now than they used to. It'd probably be $20. The chocolate is crazy. I feel bad for people who have little children still in the house who, you know, they want to provide candy and stuff for the neighbors, and they want their kids to trick or treat too, or do trunk or treat, or the church party and donate, you know, whatever they do. It's crazy. Okay, I'll stop babbling. This is my pointer. I use it for grocery hauls. In October last year, I dropped her, and her ring fell off, and I had made a ring to look like a black widow spider with a deep, dark wine red gem in the middle. And I dropped it and broke it, but that's okay. Her nails need redoing too bad. What was I calling her? I think Esmeralda or something. And I'd go, and I got pork chops over here and taters over here. Okay, so this is all going to go into my Hoosier cabinet. It's paper napkins and straws, just of all kinds for the season. It's got fall and Thanksgiving. And then here are, I don't use enough paper plates. And I didn't buy any last year, so there's that. But this one's got Happy Harvest with a truck. Hold on. Okay, we are making some headway with these. These are just the only ones that are harvesty, and there's quite a few of them. Whoops, I spoke too soon. Oh yeah, those are harvesty too. So I can use these before Thanksgiving. And then these two are definitely Thanksgiving. They're oblong, big for a feast, you know. And I was, for like the last 5 years, exclusively using glass plates. But when I have the family over here, I can have 16, 17 or more people. So, you know, paper plates are how we're going. That's just how it is. If I haven't bored you to tears and you've left already, thank you for sticking around. And if you're still sticking around and you've never subscribed or made a comment or anything like that, I would love that. I would love it if you subscribed and said, hi, I'm new, my name is, whatever. Easy peasy. It makes me happy. So here's some kitchen stuff. Happy Harvest. These are just wood. And I cannot remember, but for sure, but I think that I got these from a channel. She's passed away now. She got lung cancer. I can't remember her name. That's terrible because she was such a nice lady. She also sent me some stuff for my quail, my birds, because she had quail too. Just precious. Teaching, she taught everything, like animal care, preserving food, cooking food, you know, homesteading ways. Oh, she was precious. Her channel is still up. Anyway, these are hot plates too. They're kind of like that, like the other one that I showed you. I can't think of what it's called. Okay, easily. Then I got two of these little leaves and this big one here. And this big one usually goes right in the middle of the table, and I put something on it, like something fall. Or it goes on the counter. And then finally, I think this is it for dishes. When I went to a thrift store and I saw these, there was a pile of them. They were all fall, and they were all different animals. I think they were $2 a piece. I don't know who makes them, who made them. Robert Stanley. And they are dishwasher safe. This one's been through the dishwasher lots. Anyway, I use it every year. So there's that. I wish I'd gotten the other animals because they're cute. All right, we're going to keep on moving here. I've got a bunch of reusable shopping bags. And let's see. There's a thing that's for, you know, pot holder. It's pot holder. It's what it's for. It's for holding pots. Just one paper bag. I'm going to keep that because it can't go. Here's another thing that I can put in front of the, in the middle of the table. Just has leaves all around, you know. Here's another shopping bag, cloth. And then here's another one. Hey, this is the same as the last one. I think I got both of these at Joann's Fabric. And I think I got this one there too. Hey there, pumpkin. And this one, probably from Joann's Fabric. Hello, fall. No danger of that anymore because Joann's is closed. It's so funny. Did I already tell you guys this? Joann's a fabric that's been closed for a couple months now, I bet. There's a sign on the front door, and my husband and I were driving through the parking lot, and it says, "Shut off your water notice." It says something like, Joann's Fabrics, delay of bill payment, water shut off, warning or something. What? They didn't shut the water off? Oh my goodness. Themselves. I guess when they were closing the stores, they went, "We don't care." See you in court. All right, I have 4 of these, and they are napkin holders. I will never use them. I've been storing these away for a long time. I'm surprised they're not from Walmart. Target, but they're not. I think they're dollar store. Nope, must be Walmart. Doesn't say though. Anyway, I won't use these, so there they are. Then there's a glass cozy that I bought from an Etsy lady who was, sewing stuff for sale, making money for her family, and I thought it was darling and never, ever used it. I found my orange scrub daddy. I went and bought, and thank goodness it was on deep discount. I paid $1.47 for an orange dog one, but I didn't want a dog. I wanted a regular orange one, and there it is. I had put it away. And then I've got 10 hanging maple leaves, maybe. And I used to hang them across the fireplace mantle. I may still, but I'm going to need some help with that if I do. I put the rest of them, there's a lot more over in the get rid of pile. This is my favorite candy dish. I used to have 4 of these. Last year I got rid of 3. Can you believe I used to fill that up? I don't know what I'll fill it with this year, but not chocolate like I was just saying. Okay, and these 2 turkey candle holders, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these because they're a little bit beat up, and they're very thin right here, like thinner than I've been able to find. What brand are these? They are, who knows? Does that say Harb Basic Candle, $4.99? Okay, well I'm going to get rid of both of these precious things because I just don't use them. Yeah. Anyway, and then here, this is a soap dispenser that I used last year, and because I forgot I had one, I bought another one, not just like this. I could put this in the bathroom, the first bathroom. I don't know if the guys would be as charmed as I would, though. And then I've got assorted pumpkins here. We're getting to the end. I'll tell you right now, see that lantern right there? It's got pumpkins on it. I don't know if you can tell. And there's a battery-operated, candle in it. I'll put that on the front porch right now. I'm getting toward the end. Can you believe it? Thankful. It's, frame. And I would think somebody made it, but they didn't. I don't know where I got it, but I'm guessing from a, garage sale or thrift store. It's got a date on it, May of 2019. So no store name, though. It's got a tag, so there's a for sure clue it was store made, I guess. Okay, let's go over here just real quick. I have oodles and oodles of leaves, which I usually put across the fireplace mantle. There's lots more here. I'm stuffing a basket full. I love this thing. I just think it's adorable. I'm a sucker for leaves. It kind of shaped like a cauldron, but I'd never used it like that. I don't know what I've ever done other than just set it on the counter. Picture of Miss Patience. I'm not supposed to show her, but she was only 5 then, and she was adorable. Okay, here's more Thanksgiving. It's not anything. It's just a table setter. And I usually put this out just for the season, even though it's kind of Thanksgiving. And then there's this, Gather. Okay, we're almost there. I've got a banner that says Happy Harvest, but I'm not going to stretch it out for you. It goes up there. And, oh, my Boyd's Bears stuff, or whatever they are. I didn't buy any of these from a store. So this one is ceramic. Got it for $1.50. I don't know what that tag used to say. And then this comes off. What does it say? I have no idea. So, I just use it like that, and then this comes off. made in China. Apples and kind of orchard, you know. And then this one is the same thing. So, oh, and here's some, what is that, hay? It's just a stack, what's that say? Always, always, made in China. Ensco? Mary's Moo-Moos, 1995. Well, these are all bears, so this little guy is on a pumpkin. Oh, one of these does something, and I didn't know for years. And one of my kids said, hey, and showed me. Anyway, those are cute. Made in China. And here we go here. $1.50, something figurine. Made in China. Yeah, this is the one that does it. Watch this. Let me see if I need two hands. So I just bought it. I didn't know. And apparently there's a hinge on the other side, and the basket opens, and there's a little shelf inside with, is that a pumpkin maybe? And a turkey. I just think it's adorable. And then there you have the last one, pumpkins, and those will all go on the table, the entryway table. And let me show you real quick now what I'm giving away. Do you know what the dog was barking at? Sarah and Miles, my pilgrims. I got those at St. Vincent de Paul. I paid $10 a piece, and I loved them. I set them up in the living room against the fireplace, and I made up stories about them. I love these things, but nobody else does, and I can't tell you how many people have bashed their toes into them. They're heavy, very heavy. And so it's time for you all to sail back to the New World or wherever you came. We are in the New World. Okay, I'm getting rid of this. It's just a dollar store thing. I have enough cups. I didn't show you all my coffee cups are in the dishwasher. I'm getting rid of this one. I can't have, 12 of them. 5, really. I made this last year. I put a candle in it, like an electric one. I'm done. I'm giving this away. My husband doesn't want me to give it to the grandchild because he says he'll choke to death. No kid has choked to death on it yet. I've had it for 10 years. Okay, little signs. Thankful, wood chunks, pumpkins, beware, party bags, bows, fabrics for making something. I don't know. It's got the directions on it. A little shelf setter, brand new. Another pumpkin, a whole bunch of stickers. Oh, yeah. I was like, I've got more turkeys? No, I put these over here already. I was scared. Okay, and then there's some hay and some stickers and some jingle bells shaped like pumpkins. Oh, and they can have this container right here. I think that's it, and that's a good amount, right? I probably need to get rid of more. But anyway, I'm happy to get this out, get it set up, because I'm that kind of girl. I'm your fall girl. Thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you never have. I love to meet new people, as I said before. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.